Hello everyone, this is part 2 of my Ming to Jing campaign video. After entering Beijing in 1644, Li Zicheng would once more re-establish his power where he had declared his Shun dynasty in 1644. The Manchus seeing this would send an army to change that establishment. Led by Eji, Dodo, and Shi Qingzhu, the Qing would win consecutive battles against the Shun dynasty, leading to the end of the regime. With this, the final campaigns of the Northwest began. Lasting a total of 5 years, the final campaigns of the Northwest saw the Manchuros located in modern-day Mongolia, initially loyal to the Ming Emperor, supporting the Ming against various threats, including Tibetan revolts and Li Jitang's rebels. However, they eventually succumbed to Li Jitang's forces, with many Tusi chiefs massacred. When Jing forces led by Eji and Meng Huafang fought against Li's rebels, the Mongols swiftly joined the Jing side. Meanwhile, Ming loyalist forces comprising 70,000 well-equipped troops under former commanders advanced towards Ziyang but were flanked and overrun by Jing allied defectors and bannermen. He Jian's rebels, mainly bandits, operated from stockades and mountainous regions until pacified by Ren Xian. Additionally, Muslim leaders Mei Lian and Ding Gudong previously revolted against Jing rule in Guangzhou, aiming to restore the Ming, but were ultimately pacified by Jing forces after failed negotiations and alliances with the Kumo Khanate. With this began the conquest of Jingyan. Beginning in 1645 from Ziyang, the Jing would take the city of Zushu in early May 1645, leaving only Yangzhou and Shikefa as the only defenders to the north. This victory would also help the Jing keep full control of northwest Ming. After taking Jingyan, the Jing were quite peaceful due to there being much little resistance to the northwest. The Jing, after finally suppressing multiple uprisings of the Jingyang, began their campaign to Sichuan. In 1646, the Manchus sent 2 expeditions to Sichuan to try to destroy the Ji dynasty. The first expedition failed, however the second one reached Sichuan in October 1646, resulting in the Ji splitting up towards Shanghai. The Jing would reach Sichuan, and on the 1st of February 1647, the Jing would beat the Ji near Jichang in central Sichuan. The Ming, seeing these defeats, began moving south towards Guizhou to meet up with the southern Ming. This, however, would not work, and instead they would fight and lose to the Jing in 1647 in the city of Zhangzhou. With this victory, the Jing had now taken over the northern and western parts of Sichuan, and would fully secure it 6 years later in 1658. The multiple victories by the Jing to the Ming were not going unnoticed by European scholars, who had previously sent Christian scholars over previously. They would give their support to the Jing. In February 1646, the Jing victory trend continued with land seizing west of the Jingchong River and a militaristic victory against an army in northeastern Jiangxi. This would cause the Ming to go into a lot of internal troubles, leading to multiple factions being created under Ming loyalty, eventually leading to 2 Ming regimes being formed, fighting each other until January of 1647, when the Jing would simply annihilate them both. Under the aid of the Dutch, who were hanging out in China, the Jing managed to go on a huge militaristic victory spree. From the years 1649 to 1650, the Jing saw victories in Zhejiang and in Guangzhou, resulting in thousands dying in massacres. For the next 7 years, multiple revolts would be formed, but would not really matter too much, with the impending reality setting that in the Jing were finishing up the last remnants of the Ming dynasty in the south. In late January 1659, a Jing attack into Yan'an was successful, sending the Ming to flee into Burma, who at the time was known as the Tonggu. The Ming Emperor Yongle was captured by the Burmese. The desperate Ming, wanting to rescue their emperor, began an invasion into Burma, attacking the capital Alva between 1660 and 1661, attacking the 150,000-man Burmese army who had war elephants. The Burmese would send a massive offensive towards the Ming, slaughtering and killing most of them. During this, Burma was also negotiating with the Jing to hand over the emperor, causing 100,000 Jing soldiers to pay Ava a visit as well. Yongle would be caught by the Jing and would be killed in Yan'an. His last words to his son would be to simply not surrender to the Jing. The Ming at this point were basically wiped off the map. They had been fully conquered politically by the Jing, and most of their armies had been entirely wiped off as well. So the Jing had conquered all of China, right? Well, not exactly. The Han Chinese, who if you remember at the beginning of all of this, were basically the reason the Jing were able to become so powerful. Almost every single engagement the Jing were in, the Han were helping. Plenty of battles. The Han outnumbers even the Jing as well. As a result, the Han wanted autonomous regions in China proper, as well as subsides. In 1673, the Han, now called the Three Feudatories due to the rulers of the regions, created a massive rebellion against the Kangxi Emperor. A massive slate uprising would occur in Beijing as well, and it was truly like the Jing were looking like already about to collapse. One major issue with the Three Feudatories was organization, however, which would lead to their demise. In 1681, 2 of the Three Feudatories surrendered after massively successful attacks by the Jing occurred. Wu Shenghu, however, would not give up so easily. He would defeat the Jing twice in 1673 and in 1674, resulting in the Jing creating an army of 900,000 soldiers to fight Wu Shanghai, resulting in Wu losing to the Green Standard Army, an army mainly made up of defected Ming veterans. The Ming to Jing transition at this point was almost fully complete. While there was other theaters such as Taiwan as well as Mongol theaters still going on, the Jing had achieved their goal, conquering all of China proper. The war caused millions of deaths, 20 to 40 million to estimate, making this one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. On top of all of this, during the battles, Russia and the Jing both saw border conflicts occur during this period, with even the storming of Abazin occurring, killing over 800 Russian soldiers. The Jing were victorious in these border conflicts, resulting in the borders being defined officially in the region, as well as Russian ambitions into Manchuria dying, for now at least. That is all, everyone. One of the least talked about yet one of the largest conflicts in human history to ever occur. Thank you for watching.